the worst ride of my life.
It's Demi, and today I am back in the Magic Kingdom. Today is a very busy day at the Magic Kingdom. It is a national holiday. It is Veterans Day. There's lots of kids, there's lots of people. So I thought today would be a great opportunity to test out the new Disney Genie Plus Fastpass replacement system. It is a paid system. It is $15 per ticket per day. You can add it on to your entire vacation when you are booking your vacation, or add it on per day. And I am going to tell you right now, I recommend adding it per day because I don't believe you need it for every park. And that could add up $15 per ticket per day. So we're going to test it out in Magic Kingdom. We're going to try to do the most popular attractions on the Lightning Lane list. There are 17 total. Maybe we can get lucky and do it all, but I didn't get here. It is after 11:30, so we're gonna do as many as possible. The park is open until 8 p.m. tonight. I'm filming this on Veterans Day. There is a Christmas after hours event tonight, so that's why the park is closing at 8. So there's a lot to do in a little bit of time. Gotta try to maneuver all these fast passes. I'm sorry, Lightning Lanes. No more fast pass. Lightning Lane, Genie Plus. It's very confusing, but we're gonna do it together. We're gonna figure out some strategies maybe. And then there are 2 rides in the park that are a paid per ride Lightning Lane access. And that would be in this park, Space Mountain and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I am not going to be doing those rides. I'm sorry, just cannot justify paying for those rides. But I am doing the $15 for today to try to get on all the other rides. There's 17 on that list. So I'm all right. Let's stop babbling. Let's get into it. Let's do some rides and let's go get into some hijinks. So it is, as I said, it's actually a little earlier than 11:30. It's 11:20. I knew I was going to come to the park a little bit later today, so I planned accordingly. So here's what I did. Because I knew I wasn't coming until later, I booked a very popular ride, the Jingle Cruise, for later in the day. And that is because I knew I still wouldn't even be here by 11 a.m. Why is 11 a.m. significant? Because that would be the next time I can book a Lightning Lane. You can either book a Lightning Lane and go through the queue and then book another one, but if you book one far out in advance like I did for like 1 o'clock, you just have to wait 120 minutes to be able to book another one again. So that's what I did. I was able to book for 11:40 Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. And then after I use that, now that I'm in the park and it's close to that time, once I go through the queue, I can book another Lightning Lane access. All right, I know it's very confusing. I'm gonna try to help you as much as possible today. This is my first time using it, so hopefully I make good judgment calls. I am very confident that Peter Pan is gonna be a very difficult one to get, so we're gonna try to factor all this stuff in, plus these crowds are crazy. I'll show you what the wait time is as we're going into each attraction versus waiting to get onto it with the Lightning Lane. So, all right, let's do it. Let's head into Tomorrowland because it's time for some Monsters Inc. I just want to show you when you book a Lightning Lane, it's very different than when you're booking Fastpass. It's kind of like the old Fastpass. Basically, it's like this is the time that they're going to give you. So it's either you pick that or you don't. You don't get to choose a different time. So that is actually really, it's better because this way you don't have to book your fast passes 30 days in advance. I hated that, especially because like I always did everything way too last minute, like booking plans. So I thought this was a great addition to the parks. I still, would rather not pay for it, but I like this system way better. But I know things book up very fast. Like yesterday I was at Hollywood Studios and Slinky Dog Lightning Lanes were all gone. I'm concerned that Peter Pan and Jungle Cruise are going to be the most popular here. That's why I booked Jungle Cruise very, very early. See, right now it's 11:27 and the next Lightning Lane isn't until 4 p.m. So I'm glad I booked that one ahead of time. Peter Pan doesn't have one until 3:05. So that's the thing. And if you're here and you're using the Lightning Lane, and if something is only a few minutes of a wait, obviously do that. Like actually right now Monsters Inc. only has a 15-minute wait, but I wanted to try to use as many Lightning Lanes as possible, and I wanted to get the earliest one that I could right now, which was at 11:40 for Monsters Inc. I don't know if that maybe was the correct choice, but we're learning together and we're gonna try it all out. It's 11:27, so I have about like 7 minutes. I think it'll let you tap in 5 minutes before. Maybe not, we'll find out. And then once you go through the queue, there's going to be 2 points of entry where you're going to scan your Magic Band, and after the second scan, you can book your next Lightning Lane. What the Lightning Lane is really supposed to help you with is things like this. Like, I could be standing on that 15-minute line, but I'm sitting having coffee, which is much nicer. I could be shopping. I could go to another ride that has a low wait. I have an hour window for my Lightning Lane access, so hopefully that will make things, you know, go better for your day, a little bit easier so you're not waiting on lines all day. But for your 2 individual Lightnings, I forgot to mention, you can only do 2 per day, and that means anywhere throughout the entire resort. So if you're park hopping, it's still only 2 per day. It's not 2 per park, it's 2 per day. It's very confusing. If you have any questions, please put in the comments below. I will be happy to answer it. I hope I can explain it as best as I can to you today. I've also explained it a bunch over on Instagram, so make sure you're following me over there. And, you know, we're going to learn together the best strategies, and especially coming into the park later in the day is a huge game changer. And it's a national holiday. So let's see what happens. I got like 5 minutes to Monsters Inc. and then we'll try to pick another Lightning Lane. Okay, it's 11:35. I'm gonna attempt to see if it works now. Sweet. That was awesome. Okay, so good. So you got like a 5-minute window before you can even go in. Okay, there wasn't another thing to scan in, so I almost forgot to book another Lightning Lane. So it's 11:38. 11:38. 1, 2, 4:15, 1:20. Oh no, there's so many. Let me refresh this. Let me see if refreshing does anything. 2 o'clock, 1:15. Oh no, we gotta go inside.
You all know I'm Buddy Boyle. What you do not know is that I'm a mind reader. That's right. I have telepathetic powers. Hi, I'm Buddy Boyle. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Tracy. Correct. Just a sample of my incredible psychic powers, huh? Tracy, I want you to think of a number between 1 and 50. But first, Tracy, you should probably tell your number to the entire audience so everyone will know when I get it right. Don't worry, Tracy, I won't hear you because my eyes are closed. It's working, Tracy. I'm not I've read your mind. Your number is 48! No? Is your number higher or lower? 48.
Okay, I have to tell you, I spent the majority of Laugh Floor just refreshing to try to get more times to appear, because sometimes things would show up, but if you already had a booking for later, then you had to cancel and go back, and then it was gone. So I hate that you can't modify anything. Also, I just feel like I'm constantly refreshing. I just kind of gave in at this point, and it's 12:10 right now, and I was able to book Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin for 12:45. So I've got a long ways to go. Peter Pan keeps filling up, but then everybody, like, I think does last minute, you know, cancellations. So that's why I just keep refreshing. It's a lot. It's a lot to just keep refreshing. We haven't done this in so long. You know, there hasn't been Fastpass in so long, so it's like kind of annoying, to be honest with you. So basically, everything right now, it's 12:11. The times are kind of all over the place. Like Pirates has 2:10, Peter Pan has 4 p.m., Winnie the Pooh is 1:45. So it kind of like depends on the popularity of the ride. Big Thunder keeps going like in and out. See, Big Thunder just went to 12:45, but now I have Buzz Lightyear. If I cancel Buzz Lightyear right now, it's going to be gone. It's gone already. And now it's at 3:40. This is very frustrating. All right, I'm just going to keep playing around with it, I guess. So if you did want to use those individual Lightning Lanes, like right now would be good, like for Space Mountain. It's a 45-minute wait though, so I don't know, is that worth it to use a Lightning Lane for $7 just for that ride? $7 per person. But I could get a window starting at 12:20, which is in 7 minutes. And then I would be able to go right there to Buzz Lightyear for 12:45. So I guess it's kind of like what you would want to do. I'm not going to pay $7 for Space Mountain, even for the purpose of this video. I just can't justify it. The Lightning Lanes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, they don't have for the it's an individual one, and it's not until 7:25. So if you were going to do either or of the park, definitely do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, because they're at a 90-minute wait right now. But I don't think you need to book Space Mountain. It's 45 minutes right now on a like very busy park day. That's not bad at all. And if you're a single rider, just let them know, and it'll even go faster for you because it's a 3-seat car, so they're always looking for single riders. You could also use this time to go see like the Dapper Dans at 12:25, and then you can go back to your Lightning Lane for Buzz Lightyear. You could go to a show. It's what you want to do, obviously, but it's just very frustrating that like you can't, if you find one, you can't just easily change it, that you have to cancel it and then go back, and then it's going to be gone. So honestly, it's like luck of the draw. Good luck to you if you decide to just not have anything and just keep refreshing. But you're going to be doing it for a while. Okay, so something weird happened. Mark finally got here, and I know I booked 12:45. He saw 12:45 in his app. We're looking now, and it's saying 1:25. What's going on? All right, I'm going to cancel this and just keep looking for things. This is unbelievable. Okay, after a bunch of refreshing, everything was like there was nothing before. Nothing. It was really difficult. We settled on booking Pirates at 1:35, which means we can get in at 1:30, and it's 12:24 right now. We're afraid that if we cancel it or keep looking, we're just not going to get anything. It's just a constant refresh. So if this happens to you, which it seems like it, especially on a busy day like today, use this time, go get something to eat, go shopping, go see the Dapper Dans or a cavalcade maybe, go on a short wait queue right now. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to try to use Lightning Lane for every attraction. It doesn't even necessarily, you don't need to necessarily even use it for every attraction, and not every attraction even uses Lightning Lane. So if you want to go on Astro Orbiter, that doesn't have Lightning Lane, so now's the time maybe go do that. So it is annoying because I feel like I'm constantly refreshing, but that's what it is. That's the system now. So we'll just have to work around the system. This is exhausting. So we saw something and then we tried to cancel Pirates and tried to just don't cancel the things. But luckily, it was fine. We were able to pick something up in between, and we got it's later now than Pirates, a little bit later. It's now 1:50 until Big Thunder. Ugh, this is exhausting. So I kind of forgot that we had Jungle Cruise at 1:20. I thought it was later for some reason, and so they let us double book within the same time period, which I didn't think that was possible. So that's good to know. I don't know if they're gonna let us book after Jungle Cruise, like after we tap into Jungle Cruise, so I guess we will check. So let's go to Jungle Cruise. Actually, filming this during the holidays, so it's the Jingle Cruise. Jungle Cruise has a 90-minute wait right now. This was the smartest thing I did. This was the first thing I picked early this morning, knowing this was gonna get booked up. This has been the longest wait in the parks for a while now. It's just the way to get in and out of the boats takes a really long time. Plus, this is a family attraction, so all heights are allowed on this attraction. So I would definitely put this as like your first pick, if you possibly can, attraction of your Lightning Lane access, because it's just, it never dies down. I like very rarely see it get lower than 50 minutes, 40 minutes maybe on a good day, but it's 90 today. All right, thank you. Is there another tap?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I didn't tap in twice yet, but Little Mermaid has 145. Let me see if I can select it. Nope, not yet. Maybe after we tap in again. All right, here we go. 2? Thank you. 90-minute wait turned into a 5-minute wait. If you're not going to get Genie Plus, this is the ride to Rope Drop 100%. Especially because early park admission for resort guests can't come into this land. They only open up Fantasyland, and I think I don't remember exactly right now if it's either Frontier or Tomorrowland, but I know for a fact that it's not Adventureland. Refreshing to try to find something sooner. So far, nothing yet. off on the Jungle Cruise, I was refreshing and refreshing and refreshing, and I got Peter Pan's flight for 1:30, and it was like 1:26, so it's now after 1:30. We also have Big Thunder at 1:50, so we are heading to Fantasyland. We'll tap in there, try to book something else, go to Thunder at 1:50. Oh my gosh. So that's the thing about this thing. It is all luck. It's refreshing at the right time. Welcome to Genie Plus. I don't know what's going on, but this is the lightning lane. It's 60 minutes for standby, but the lightning lane is all the way back here. Well, I'll clock the wait time and see what's going on. All right.
How many folks?
2, please.
Right here for.
All right, we scanned in our second time. Refresh. I hate that it goes all the way back down. So let's try to see if we can get something like Mansion or Buzz Lightyear, Pirates of the Caribbean, Splash. 255 is the shortest, is the soonest I see so far. I'm gonna keep refreshing, but in the meantime, let's go to Neverland. So I still haven't booked anything. I am able to book something, but I've been trying to refresh a bunch, try to get something a little sooner. So far, really nothing, but we are on our way to a Big Thunder Mountain for our next lightning lane. Okay, so I definitely wanted to book before we tapped into Big Thunder because I'm going to see if we can book once we tap into Big Thunder. And after walking, refreshing, this is the life of Genie Plus, is walking, refreshing. I hit Splash for 3:30, it's 2:03, but then it came back up to, it went up to 3:05, so now we have Thunder right now 150, and 3:05 for Splash, and then hopefully we can book again after we tap into Thunder. Hopefully we'll make it onto this and Splash, because now I'm feeling some raindrops, and if the weather gets bad enough, they will shut down the outdoor. If they see lightning, they'll shut down the outdoor rides. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to rain today. Florida. Of course it's raining. Of course it's raining. All right, 1 tap. Number 2. All right, let's try to book. 240 Winnie the Pooh. 240 Winnie the Pooh. What? All right, 240 Winnie the Pooh, we got one. I might play around with the reservation, but until then, let's go on the wildest ride in the wilderness. I apologize. I so apologize. I'm so sorry, but let's do this. The sea came back soaking wet. I'm very scared. Oh my God, it's such a great time. This is the worst ever. I'm so scared. This was the worst ride of my life. I have no words. I know, I look amazing. I look like I'm about to wrestle Roman Reigns. That's never happened before. That was an experience. And this is all because this was the first time in my life that I didn't bring a raincoat, because every time I bring my raincoat, it doesn't rain, and there was no rain on the weather report. But welcome to Florida. So I'm gonna say, I think we're gonna cancel Splash Mountain. Oh my God, look at my eye. We found some refuge over in Liberty Square. I got myself a spicy chicken waffle sandwich. Sometimes this happens in Disney, and today, on a holiday, on this Genie Plus day, it seems almost perfect, doesn't it? doesn't it?
It's like a reward.
All right, rain finally stopped. I look so good. And we still have a lightning lane pass for Winnie the Pooh, so we're gonna do that. However, we both mutually decided that we don't want to ride Splash Mountain. After that, we got our fill of Splash, so we swapped it for Pirates. I forgot for a second, for Pirates. So let's go see Winnie the Pooh. Let's just do it. So here's what happened. Remember how we kind of had 2 lightning lanes to be able to choose because I booked that one early on and we were able to kind of like do 2 at a time? Well, before we came into Winnie the Pooh, I had Pirates booked, and then I changed my mind and I canceled to try to get in earlier, but then I scanned in here and now we're only able to make 1 at a time again. So that stinks. I mean, it is supposed to be 1 at a time, but when you do it the way that I did it, you should be able to have it the way that it's been going during the day. So I think we're gonna end it here on that note. Because after the rain and all the trying to get rides stuff, it's been a day, and I think this video needs to end. So what did we learn today? We learned that Genie Plus definitely cuts out the wait times for sure. We learned that you're constantly refreshing to try to get an earlier one if you're constantly trying to do that. We learned that Jingle Cruise is a great Genie Plus attraction to book. Book it as soon as possible. And we also learned that when I don't bring my raincoat, it rains. So here's my, with my experience with Genie Plus today, obviously still learning it. I feel like by the end of the day, I kind of got the hang of the refreshing. And listen, yeah, it's gonna help on those big attractions like Jingle Cruise, Pirates, Peter Pan, 100%. It will 100% help you. I just, I hate the fact that I'm constantly just trying to refresh and trying to fix, and that you can't modify. It's not the most perfect app, but I do like the fact that if you wanted to do like a lightning lane, you don't have to book it 30 days in advance. So there's good, there's bad. I think also coming in later in the day made it a little tougher to get those bigger attractions. Coming in the morning, booking like an early, like 9 o'clock one that you can scan in and then try to book one like right after the other will definitely help versus coming in later into the park during the day. And I think you also just, need to use the time in between your lightning lane passes wisely. Go see shows, go on rides with the low wait times, go eat, go shopping. I think it's definitely beneficial. It's just I wish it was easier to, like, if you see a time, get it kind of a thing. But otherwise, yeah, that was Genie Plus. That was my first time with Genie Plus. You can also park hop with Genie Plus, which we didn't even try today. Thank goodness with the rain we didn't. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, would you get Genie Plus? Do you think it's going to be helpful? Do you think you would get it for every park, or do you think maybe, like what I believe, it's good for like Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios that has a lot of rides, and it's really not necessary for Animal Kingdom and Epcot, which has very little rides? Would you do those individual lightning lanes like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Space Mountain and pay like $7-10 just to ride one ride and skip the line? Let me know everything in the comments. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this insane video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit your bell notifications so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Become a patron on Patreon today for exclusive content. and to support the channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.